This video was sponsored by the World Caregiver Network. For more information, visit www.worldcaregivernetwork.com.
The Patron. The Patron is an interesting entity which has existed for numerous centuries on Earth and has also been incorporated into the Dungeons and Dragons genre, occurring on numerous primaterial planes, numerous planets, and numerous planes of existence. Patrons of the past were usually kings, queens, dukes, duchesses, and various noble class who paid for and supported artists, inventors, musicians, playwrights, writers, and other talented individuals whose talents would remain undeveloped and whose talents would remain undiscovered if it were not for the patron or patrons. In the fantasy setting, the patron is a supernatural or immortal entity of some sort, ranging from a powerful undead creature, supernatural being, an angelic or demonic being, a demigod, a lesser god, a greater god, or even a great old one. These patrons give forth supernatural powers to their patroned ones, known by some as warlocks. And though the patrons are granted magic, power, knowledge, supernatural power, and knowledge beyond the knowledge of mortals, and sometimes beyond the fabric of reality itself, some patrons collect warlocks and have numerous warlocks under their patronage. Other patrons only have one warlock, and other patrons are entirely unaware of the patroned ones for whom they patron. On Earth, in our primaterial plane of existence, we are on what is considered a low magic world, so the patrons can only bestow limited powers, supernatural and or magic, and or knowledge. So the patrons bestow monetary power through financial means. It is theorized that the patrons do so in order to spread the influence and message of the patroned, one that is congruent to the beliefs and goals of the patron. Here we will discuss my patron. My patron is known as the owl who sees all, the wise owl, the wise night owl, or by other names such as the lion, the heart of the lion, and the owl of the night, and others I am aware of. This patron, whom I will for ease refer to as the wise night owl. The wise night owl has more than one patroned one or warlock. For reasons known and unknown to the individual patroned one, the term patroned one can be used interchangeably as warlock, although not all patroned ones are warlocks. The wise night owl is known to have patroned ones from the various character classes such as warlock, bard, rogue, and others. The wise night owl seems to desire and delight in his patroned ones spreading red pill and or purple pill knowledge throughout the world. The wise night owl also seeks the distribution of philosophical and financial knowledge to lessen the grip the modern noble classes have upon the population. In a sense, the wise night owl seeks a collapse of the old ways of ignorance in order to prompt a rebirth of an age of enlightenment and wisdom. The wise night owl is also a protector of the sick and the dying. He is also considered a type of patron saint to those who care for the sick and the dying, Upon death, it is rumored that the wise night owl leads the souls of the sick and of the old, of the recently departed, to their afterlife. The symbols of the wise night owl is an owl perched upon a branch, or at times the head of a lion. The metal of the wise night owl is silver, as silver is a purifier and helps repel disease. The gem of the wise owl is a green emerald, signifying life and, of course, eternity. The wise night owl will often take human form, and at other times take the form of an owl to friends and a lion to enemies. The wise night owl represents wisdom, logic, knowledge, freedom, and compassion. If you enjoyed this video, the Patron and the Patroned One, please look in the video description below. If you want to support the channel, there is a link there. And if you want to hire the channel's services, and you want to run an ad on an upcoming video, the information and link is in the video description below. Thank you very much. This is Charles F. Gray, aka Atari Charles, over and out.
This video was sponsored by the World Caregiver Network. For more information, visit www.worldcaregivernetwork.com.